Hi dear students, today we are going to learn about our Earth and solar system. When we watch the sky on a dark night from an open place, we get to see many stars. It's difficult for us to imagine the distance between us and them, and also the distance between each of them. During the day, we cannot see the heavenly bodies, but we can see the clouds. At times, at dawn, the background appears yellowish or reddish in color. This background, which appear like canopy, is known as the sky. The earth is round. So, if we look up from any point on the earth, we can see the sky. Similarly, we see many heavenly bodies which are quite away from the earth in the cloudly sky at night. Some of these heavenly bodies are prominent, while some are tiny and faint. If we minutely observe this heavenly body, most of them twinkle while some do not. Why is it so? The reason being, some of these heavenly bodies have their own light, while some do not. The heavenly bodies that twinkle are known as stars. Their brightness keeps fluctuating. Stars have their own light and heat. All stars are self-illuminated. Planets, the heavenly bodies that do not twinkle are known as planets. Planets do not have their own light. They receive light from the stars. Various planets revolve around the particular star. We do know that innumerable heavenly bodies seen in the sky are far away from us. Likewise, we also know that the moon and the sun are comparatively nearer to the earth. The sun, the moon, the stars, and the planet are generally round in shape. The spheres in the sky are called astronomic bodies. All the matters in the sky are known as heavenly things. The science that studies these heavenly things, the sun, the moon, the stars, is known as astronomy. And the scientists who study these science are known as astronomers or astrophysicists. The sun. The sun is a bright, luminous star. As compared to other stars, the sun is nearer to us. Hence, it appears big and bright. The sun is made up of extremely hot gases. It is at the center of the solar system. The sun is known as the head of solar system. Due to its brightness during the day, we cannot see the other heavenly bodies. The sun, which is a star, and the planets revolving around the sun together are known as the solar system. Apart from the earth, Mercury, Venus, Mars, Jupiter, Saturn, Uranus, Neptune, and few other heavenly bodies like satellite, asteroid, dwarf planet, comets, meteors revolving around the sun are the part of our solar system. Our Earth is one amongst these planets. Earth receives its light from the sun and it revolves around the sun. This movement of the earth is known as the revolution of the earth. Each planet rotates around the sun on specific path. The path is known as the orbit of that particular planet. All the members of the solar system receives heat and light from the sun. Life on earth exists because of the sun. If there was no sun, then there wouldn't have been any life on earth. The very first planet of the solar system is Mercury. It's the nearest planet to the sun. It is smaller in size and it is gray in color. The next planet is Venus. It is larger than Mercury in size and is yellow in color. The third planet in the solar system is our Earth. We all know that our Earth is blue in color. The planet that comes after the planet Earth in the solar system is Mars. This planet is reddish in color. Jupiter is the biggest planet of the solar system and is brown in color. Saturn is the second biggest planet and is reddish white in color. The planet Uranus is far away from the sun and its color is greenish blue. Did you know? Just like the Earth, all the planets rotate around themselves from the west to the east direction. However, Venus and Uranus rotate from the east to the west direction. Neptune is farthest from the Sun. This planet is dark blue in color. The planets Venus, Earth, and Jupiter of the solar system are egg shaped, while all the other planets are spherical in shape. In the solar system, some other heavenly bodies revolve around the planets. They are known as satellites. The satellite also receives light from the sun. We see the moon in the sky at night. It revolves around the earth, so it is known as the satellite of the earth. Most of the planets in the solar system have satellite. The planets revolve around the sun along with their satellite. Dwarf planet. The heavenly bodies Pluto, which is beyond Neptune, is a dwarf planet. Dwarf planet independently revolve around the sun. They have an orbit of its own. Asteroids. There is a band of innumerable small heavenly bodies between the planets Mars and Jupiter. The heavenly bodies in this band are known as the asteroid. The asteroid also independently revolve around the sun. As compared to the sun, the other heavenly bodies are very small in size. In comparison to other heavenly bodies, the moon is closest to the earth. Therefore, it appears big to us even though it is much smaller than the sun. Come, let me share an observation with you. I made this observation at night on 3 occasions, each with a gap of approximately 1 week. During all the 3 observations, I took pictures of illuminated portion of the moon. Based on these, let's now discuss the shape of moon, its brightness, and also the changes in its position. I began this observation on 5th March 2015. It was the full moon day and full moon appeared in the sky and moonlight had spread across the entire sky. The next observation, which was made after a gap of 1 week, that is on 12th March 2015, a half moon was seen in the sky. And in the observation made after 1 week, that is 19th March 2015, no moon were seen in the sky. Why this must have happened? It is because the moon not only revolve around the earth, but also rotate around itself. The moon revolve around the earth and so it is known as satellite of the earth. Due to its revolution, its position seems to the earth keeps changing and so only one side of the moon seen from the earth. This is very obvious from this observation. So far, we have gathered information about the naturally formed stars, planets, and other heavenly bodies of the solar system. Now, let me tell you about the satellites which are launched in space with the help of artificial means. Artificial satellite. Artificial satellites are used for agriculture, environmental studies, weather forecast, reading maps, searching water and minerals of the earth and telecommunication. They are set into revolving orbit around the earth. An artificial satellite can be revolve around the earth for many years. Come, let's solve a problem. Look at the solar system. We see the sun in the center and the heavenly bodies revolving around it and they in their orbit. It shows only the satellite of the earth. Tell me, which is the satellite of the earth? Correct. The moon. Now let's gather information on how many satellites for their other planets. Except for the two planets Mercury and Venus, all other planets of our solar system have satellite. You must be wondering why only two planets do not have satellites. It is because both these planets are very near to the sun. Therefore, its gravitational force is less. We all know that the moon of the satellite of the earth. Similarly, the planet Mars have two satellites, namely Phobos and Deimos. The planet Jupiter has four satellites, namely Ganymede, Callisto, Io, and Europa. The planet after Jupiter is Saturn, which has four satellites, namely Titan, Rhea, Iapetus, and Dione. Uranus also has four satellites, namely Titania, Oberon, Ariel, and Embryo. The last planet of the solar system is Neptune. Like the planet Earth, also has only one satellite, and that is Titan. Having gathered this information, we should now observe the solar system and you give me answers of these questions. Which planet is nearest to the sun? Correct. Mercury. Now tell me, at what position is the earth from the sun? Correct. Third position. Now, which planet is placed between the planet Earth and Mercury? Correct. Planet Venus. The next question is, tell the name of planet in order which are beyond the planet Mars. Correct. Jupiter, Saturn, Uranus, Neptune. Now the last question. Which planet in the solar system is farthest from the sun? Neptune. This was the information about our solar system. Now I will tell you what gravity is and some information about it. Tell me, in which direction the following things fall? The leaves, flowers, fruits dropping from a tree, rocks that come loose from hillside, rain falling from the sky. Correct. In the direction of the ground. Do you know why? No? Okay, I will tell you. All these things fall on the ground because the ground has a force to pull or attract these things. In the same way, the heavenly bodies have a force to pull or attract to each other towards itself. This force is known as the gravitational force. Due to the terminatal effect of the attraction force of the sun over the planets and the tendency of the planet to move away from the sun, the planets revolve around the sun at a fixed distance and in fixed orbit. In the same way, satellites too revolve around the planets. Due to the Earth's gravity, all the things of the Earth named on it. Even if things thrown upward, it's finally fall down on the earth. Man has always been curious about these heavenly bodies in the sky. He has always wanted to reach them. However, to send some object from earth into space, a force against the earth gravitational force, man found a conclusion. Let us see what it is. Tell me, have you seen the crackers named rocket amongst the Diwali crackers? Yes, Good. Do you know that explosive substances are filled in it? A rapid combustion of these substances create a lot of energy. Because of the structure of the rocket, the crackers swiftly get pushed in a particular direction at a great speed. From this observation, man developed a technique from explosion of heavenly bodies. He created these systems like the cracker rocket, and he named the method used for this as a rocket technology or space launch technology. Let us now understand the word space. Space, the empty place between and beyond the planet and stars, is known as space. It is also known as the cosmos. For space launch, powerful rockets are used, which launch the spacecraft in space. Tremendous amount of fuel is burned in the rocket so that spacecraft, when thousands of tons, can be launched in space. In the 20th century, few countries of the world developed space technology. Hundreds of spacecraft were sent into space. Our country is well known for its space launch technology. Some spacecraft remain permanently in space. Some are brought about back to the Earth, while some land on the other planet or satellites. Do you know Indian Space Research Organization (ISRO) had launched the spacecraft to the moon on 22nd October 2008. This mission was known as the Chandrayaan-1. India's one more important mission is the Mangalyaan. It is known as MOM, Mars Orbit Mission. On 5th November 2013, Mangalyaan was launched. On 24 September 2014, it got established in an orbit around the planet Mars. ISRO achieved this success in very first attempt. India's both these missions are unmanned. The objective of the mission is study of the moon and the Mars. This was the information about space mission. But do you know that in some mission in people travel in a spacecraft, they are called astronauts. Now I will give you information about an Indian astronaut, Rakesh Sharma. He was the first Indian astronaut to go into space in 1984. He spent 8 days on space station for the joint mission of ISRO and Soviet Intercosmos. Seeing India from space, he said, "Sare jahan se acha Hindostan hamara." Like Rakesh Sharma, Kalpana Chawla and Sunita Williams are astronauts of Indian origin. Let us get some information about them. Kalpana Chawla was from the state of Haryana and she was the first woman Indian origin to go in space. Chawla was selected in 15th group of astronauts of NASA in America in December 1994. She worked as a mission expert on STS-87. She traveled for 376 hours and 34 minutes in space. She died in Columbia's spaceship explosion of 1st February 2003. Sunita Williams is an officer of American Naval Forces and a NASA space traveler of Indian origin. The eminent record of space travels, that is a travel of 195 days achieved by any woman space traveler, is registered on her name. Always remember, so far the space scientists have not found a single planet like Earth, life on it. Therefore, our Earth is a unique planet. What have we learned? The sun is a star. All other heavenly bodies in the solar system get light from the sun. The sun and the planets, their satellite, dwarf planet, and asteroids that revolve around the sun together are called the solar system. Due to gravity, things on Earth remain on it. To travel in space, the Earth gravitational force has to be overcome.
So students, if you really understand this lesson and the information given in this video, if you love it, so please don't forget to like, share and subscribe for the more videos.